Hey everybody, we are back! I know you've been really excited.
Who are you talking to? Oh, are you rolling? Okay.
Yeah. Welcome to Real Brave Live. My name is Dan, that's Kevin.
Hello.
Real Brave is a music studio online. You can go to realbraveaudio.com. We've spent our time the past 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, 6 weeks launching our new website, our new platform at realbraveaudio.com. You can get the most incredible online lessons now that is really unparalleled in the whole entire universe. I've been to many planets. I've seen their online lessons.
Really?
Not good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, not good.
We're pioneers in that regard.
Yeah. Today we're going to talk about the 64th annual Grammy Awards, which should just be renamed the most popular awards, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We've got a short broadcast because we don't have a lot of battery in our device. So please join us for the next 15 or 20 minutes here on
Real Brave Live.
So the 64th annual Grammy Awards are this Sunday, and did you watch it?
Yes.
You said no 5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, no. No, but I watched the Entertainment Tonight highlight reel on YouTube. I don't think they still play that anymore. I wouldn't know if they did or not. But here's something I didn't know.
What?
Silk Sonic
Good.
has Bruno Mars in it.
Yeah. And that's this
Anderson
throwback funk
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I was really
Right?
digging that actually.
I'm sure you did. It's cool.
It's it's like R&B funk. They have a couple of tunes featuring Bootsy Collins. You know Bootsy Collins. It's Bootsy, baby.
No, I don't.
Bootsy Collins,
It's not ringing a bell.
bass
I'm
player.
in like another universe today.
For Parliament Funkadelic,
Oh, okay.
bass player guy. He also cameoed on a Wolfpack tune.
Get out of town. No, seriously, get out of here.
Bye.
Great.
Also,
Did you?
Thundercat.
So this seems to be like a theme, I guess, for this this awards thing. Seem to have a bunch of kind of throwbacks.
Not Thundercat the cartoon. Thundercat the bass player.
Thundercat? I thought it was the cartoon.
Not the cartoon you're thinking of in the
Darn it.
80s. I'm so sorry.
Good darn it. Good darn it. Hey, if you're a fan of people wearing like really nice dresses and dressing up and going and accepting awards, this thing is for you.
Lil Nas X had 5 costume changes.
That's good.
Yeah.
He's an interesting fellow.
Yeah.
Of all the awards that were given out, what is your favorite kind of like acknowledgement? We're not going to go through all of them because if you go through the whole list, you would like just drop dead because it's so boring. But
The In Memoriam, I guess then.
I always look forward to the In Memoriam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in like a fun way, but like, huh?
Did they talk about Taylor Hawkins, who passed away tragically this past week?
They did?
Yeah.
Foo Fighters, they won an award, but they did not attend.
Oh, they won an award. Is that why there's a whole thing about the Foo Fighters on our list here?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did it for Taylor Hawkins, but they did not do the Memoriam thing for Joey Jordison of Slipknot. Very unfortunate.
So what did they win for?
It was on here.
The Fighters.
The Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters. There's a rock album. They won for rock album. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Do we have a graphic for that?
Mm-hmm.
We'll do that first. Taylor Hawkins. Did they tell us like how he died?
Learning how to choose the right audio apps for you. Which one do you want to use to listen to this?
Did you say? I know now that she said audio apps, but it sounded a lot like body wax at first. Trying to find the
She's
one
been
that's
trying to
right
get
for
me
you.
to wax my body for a really long time.
Listen, Siri.
Listen, Siri.
Love me or leave me.
It is not necessary, and I didn't know you had eyes. You should not be looking at certain things. What were we talking about?
Taylor Hawkins died.
Taylor Hawkins did die, and this is an ongoing tragedy that happens like once a year, and everybody kind of bats their eyes away and goes, "Oh, but it's a shame those musicians." This is an issue that we really don't need to accept.
Did they release the cause of death? Did they say?
He had 9 different substances in his body, and his heart was 2 times the mass of a regular man's heart. Yeah. Not in spirit, like in size.
Right.
Yeah. When people say they have a big heart, they're not saying that literally. They're saying, hey, he's got a lot of spirit, but he.
What about the Grinch though?
Was mass. No, he was an awful person.
He finished the end of the book right after he died of cerebral palsy.
Wow.
Yeah.
If he just stopped talking about what a piece of garbage he was, then that whole thing would have been a lot nicer. What?
The Grinch?
The Grinch, yeah. That's all he does is talks about what a piece of garbage he is.
I thought he was more. I mean, yeah. Well, no. There's a narrator of the song "You're a Mean
He
One."
talks about what
Mr.
a
Grinch.
piece of garbage he is.
I wouldn't
too.
touch you with a 17.5
Yeah.
foot pole.
That sounds like my teenage years. I had a narrator that was doing that for me.
All following you
Yeah,
all
just
around
following
with
me
a pole. Stay 18 feet away from me.
Yeah, when I was like 17, I had like some sort of like growth right over here, like zit, I guess.
Neat.
And yeah, people stayed away from me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they were like, "What is that?" And I was the most innocent human being.
Let me ask you something. What you got there?
Because high school, you know, and that's
Yeah.
why people homeschool now, because they don't want to deal with that. But that makes you who you are.
Yeah.
Right, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
High school's a good place.
Yeah.
Come on. If you didn't go to high school, what
Clearly
would you
not.
do?
I know,
Not listening to the
I'm saying
conversation.
high school's a good place. I'm like also acknowledging that like people also want to get like.
Why aren't you in school now?
Because I'm here.
It's
man.
a senior in high school. He doesn't have to be anywhere.
He's got senioritis.
Yeah, a little bit. But I'm gonna miss everyone from here.
Oh, that's nice. Are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm going to Oneonta in New York.
Hey, congratulations.
Hey,
All
congratulations.
the people in New York watching us.
Okay. Anyway, so the Foo Fighters lost their drummer. Poor Dave Grohl.
Yeah, so they
Think
had,
about that for a second.
They had a gathering at Dave Grohl's estate. With Taylor Hawkins' widow and kids, and they
Oh, he has
watched-
kids?
Yeah,
Oh,
they watched the ceremony from there.
what a nightmare.
Yeah.
Please, if you are having any issues and you're watching this broadcast, first stop watching this broadcast, and
Turn
secondly,
this off. This is not going to help.
this is not going to help you. But seriously, no. If you have issues, and you're a musician, if there's substances that you're dealing with, please seek help. We don't want to lose any more talented artists out there. So, super important. But let's talk about the album of the year, the awards. Album of the year was given to none other than Jon Batiste.
Yep, and it was the first album to win Album of the Year.
You want to read that, Kevin?
The 8th studio album. These are our cliff notes prepared by our interns, Greg and Magnus. Shout out. The 8th studio album by Jon Batiste was the first album to win Album of the Year since Herbie Hancock won in 2008.
So what's the why?
There's a piece of information missing here.
Was the first R&B album? Was the first
The
jazz
Fusion?
R&B
You
fusion
can say
album?
fusion, yeah,
Maybe,
he
because
does-
you listen to it, it's all over the place.
yeah. That Jon Batiste is great. That album slaps.
I don't know why it won Album of the Year though. It's really good. Is it because they're giving what? What did I miss?
Nothing.
Is it because they're what are they? Who are the nominees? Nominees for Album of the Year.
I haven't seen a slap that hard
It slaps.
at an award show
For real.
since I don't even know when.
So he beat out
Yeah, dude. That was
Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga, sure.
Wow, yeah.
Justin Bieber
Tony Bennett's like 90.
and not doing well. Doja Cat, Billie Eilish, her. H-E-R or is it her?
I feel like her is easier.
Yeah, but is it H-E-R? It's no. Nobody
Why isn't
cares.
it she, her?
Them. Lil Nas X, Olivia Rodrigo, Taylor Swift, and Kanye. And yay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay. So he beat out all those folks.
You know what? I'm actually really happy about that because
Okay, then it.
Jon Batiste is somebody. I mean, not that I relish in the demise of all those other people, but I feel like the music industry at large has just been this thing that's just favored like a very specific type of production.
Yeah.
For marketing, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and if you check out the album, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's musically sound.
Yeah. My introduction to Jon Batiste was he did a collaboration album with Corey Wong of the band Wolfpack. Second mention on the show today. Called Meditations, and it's great. It's like I was like, who's this guy? John Batiste, and he's also late night band leader, I think.
Yes, one of them.
Right.
One of them.
With Stephen Colbert.
Kanye West says he's the greatest ever, though. I'm sure he wants.
Kanye West said John Batiste is the greatest ever?
No, that
he
he's
himself.
He himself is. So I agree that besides Tony Bennett, I mean, John Batiste is significant and deserves winning this prestigious award.
Congratulations
to winning the first album to win the Album of the Year.
Since 2008. Wow, they've really been holding out.
It's crazy.
They've just been waiting, you know? Like, you know what? Nobody wins this year for the past 14 years.
Oh, man. Record of the year was Silk Sonic. Went to Silk Sonic. Leave the door open. Silk Sonic. Who's Silk Sonic?
Silk Sonic is Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. 2 A's. I've never heard it pronounced. But they're great. It's some serious R&B funk revival.
Okay.
Like, really, really that kind of stuff. And Bruno Mars, I feel like, has been, like, kind of chasing that throughout his career. Or at least from what I've noticed, is that he's got, like, is just very grounded in soul, R&B, and Uptown Funk, you know. Right.
He's won 11 Grammys so far, Mr. Mars.
Yeah.
Mr. Bruno.
And he's an extremely talented musician and performer. Supposing that he writes his music too, then you know, that's another glimmer of light in an otherwise dark and music produced world.
So he beat out Olivia Rodrigo, who, by the way, is adorable, and everybody loves her.
Yeah.
I don't think your wife would want you to say that.
What'd you say?
What's that?
You talking to your
You
armpit or
keep
you
his
talking to
wife's
us?
name
She's cute.
out your stinking mouth.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Oh yeah, Slapless, the Slapless Grammys.
Yeah.
I'll Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic beat out I Get a Kick Out of You by Tony Bennett, Lady Gaga. Fortunately, Tony Bennett doesn't know that this happened.
He's unaware. You
he's
know,
unaware.
his limo driver just leaves. He just is parked out back, and as soon as Tony Bennett's off stage, he just goes straight out the back door and gets out of there.
Yeah, I would too. I would too. Yeah. They're dragging him out for no reason. He doesn't want to be there.
No.
The ironically titled "Happier Than Ever" by Billie Eilish. You know her music?
It's very sad.
It's very sad.
Yeah.
Then you've got Doja Cat featuring SZA. Beat out them too.
It's pronounced SZA?
Right? Is that how
I've
it's
been
pronounced?
saying za. I've been saying za like pizza.
Montero by Lil Nas X, which of course that's the Demon video, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, beat out all of them. Good for Silk Sonic and Mr. Mars. Next up, we've got Pop Duo Group Performance. The winner there, Pop Duo Group Performance. And that went to Doja Cat featuring SZA.
SZA.
Yes.
What's a SZA besides what I know what it does for paper? What does she do? She's like R&B?
Yeah, rap and R.
Yeah.
Like R&B, I'd say.
You like SZA?
I mean, I like her personality.
I'm
Not
sure
really
you do.
Not really her music. I've seen a couple of videos. It's actually kind of funny.
Okay. And Doja Cat was like an internet sensation, and then she became a
Cat.
She became a cat. Yeah.
Like Thundercat.
That's forward.
I miss this.
It's been a while.
It's been some time.
feels rusty, but we're
nobody
doing okay.
likes me at home, so it's nice to go on stage and talk to someone that has somewhat of appreciation for anything that happens in the music world.
We have a captive audience as well.
Yeah, there's only one person here, and
Greg.
Here is a strong statement.
It's generous.
I'm all in.
Very generous.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on, because I have nothing else to say, unless you have something else to say
I
about
don't know
that.
about anything about
Okay. We've got the pop vocal album "Sour" by Olivia Rodrigo.
So
She won.
Olivia Rodrigo, there's been controversy around her saying that she stole music from Paramore, who actually also stole from a different group. I forget the name of the song. Misery Business is the Paramore song. I'm gonna look this up.
I think you should. I've seen more TikToks about this type of stuff more recently. About, hey, the song kind of sounds similar to this song.
Here's this version. Here's this version.
Yeah. I really think that TikTok and social media is gonna like ruin the entire universe. Like it's getting to the point where nothing is sacred and everything's a problem. So I mean, this poor girl, like she was a Disney star and now she's getting ripped apart because someone said that she stole the song.
Oh yeah, I used the melody from Paramore's "Misery Business" for "Sour."
Okay,
If only we could listen to them.
we can.
Oh yeah, let's try that.
They will mute us, though. They've
right.
done it a couple times.
Here's "Sour" by Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh yeah.
I think it's in the chorus. Oh wait, this is the whole album. Hold on. That was a song called "Brutal."
Yeah, I didn't think that was. Sour is the ballad. My girls love her. I would take them to a show, but it's so expensive.
She's apparently got some pretty like energy-filled live shows.
Yeah?
Oh, it's from "Good for You." Sorry, not "Sour."
Olivia Rodrigo won Best New Artist due to the popularity of her aforementioned debut album, Sour. And who'd she beat out?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a big song. So what was the Paramore song? It's getting to the point, like, how you...
Like that song right there. That's how it
Oh no! Oh, it's very similar though. It's not the same thing.
I mean, if you put them actually side by side and compare the melody and the chord progression, it's the same. It's maybe this is like 10 beats per minute faster. I have a new respect for Paramore though.
Yeah.
After having learned a song, "Ain't It Fun."
Yeah, I've enjoyed some stuff by them.
They're actually pretty kicking.
Well, that's disappointing. And she still won a Grammy. Did she?
Yeah, I don't know if whatever amounted of that.
I think it's bound to happen at some point.
Yeah. I mean, if she turned it into her own thing, just gave it her like own energy, then like,
Yeah,
that counts.
Dua Lipa.
That's another one.
Yeah, she got torn up because it's like the song. It's not even. You can't even like look at it and be like, oh well, there's no. They ripped off something. Now with her, she's got two writers.
Levitating.
Yeah, she's got two writers. I watched this documentary on how they write songs. Two main writers, and then she does some vocals. But the music and the vocals are very similar. So, what are the odds you've never heard the song ever, right? Just think about this for a second. You've never heard the song ever, but you wrote the same exact melody and arrangement as someone else. It's almost impossible, I think.
It's not. I mean, it's more.
How many variations are there of melodies? There's millions. There's millions and millions of combinations, I should say.
Yeah.
Think about how many millions and millions of songs have been written though.
But also,
True.
If you think about melody, right? I mean, and if you even break it down to like eighth notes, it becomes for a 4-bar phrase where there's 32 eighth notes and 12. Let's call it 12. Let's say chromatic notes, right? 12 chromatic notes. You're really looking at 32 to the power of 12 different combinations of notes.
So over a billion.
Something like that.
Yeah, way over a billion to the power.
Do we have the two songs while we're on this? This is interesting. I think.
32 to the power of 12.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, that's really high. That's a really high number. Or maybe it's 12 to the power of 32. It's still going to be a really high number.
Dua Lipa, is that how you
Yeah, Dua
Yeah.
Lipa.
She's like ridiculously hot and sings, and she's got like a bunch of people that, write songs for her.
Basically.
Yeah, but that, I mean, like, that's not like a new thing. That's been.
Yeah.
I really want to hear these songs before we move on. It's copyright infringement. Second one, levitating. Blurred Lines was bad.
For real?
Remember that?
Yeah.
The Blurred Lines, the Marvin Gaye thing.
Yeah. And also Ed Sheeran.
I saw this in the news yesterday. Tuesday, defendants highly.
Yeah.
That's actually both songs playing at the same time. I actually sped up the Live Your Life song so there'd be the same tempo. But as you can hear, here's Live Your Life. This is Dua Lipa.
Oh my God, that's impossible.
That's the same song.
There's no way.
Yeah, you're right.
It's literally like that's impossible.
Well, yeah, but that's a very common chord progression.
Yeah.
And the melody on that was just. So.
You all right? The inflections are the same. Everything.
But it's like it's not that far of a reach, It's for two people to arrive at that same thing because this chord progression, and that melody is just notes from those chords. It's not really. It's not. There should be a measure of like how original the original one actually is.
And this is by a no-name band, by the way.
Because I could write a song that goes like.
Yes, you can.
And that's probably already exists as a song because that's just G, A minor, B minor, C, and I'm just playing the root notes on the melody.
What are you saying? Are you saying that it's possible that they could have written this song without ever hearing that, and then creating the same rhythm track and backing track and background vocals and I think the lyrics are the same.
If the lyrics are
Back
the
to
same, then
first
it's...
chord. That song. You can hear. Here's Live Your Life. This is Dua Lipa.
And there's similar words in there.
I think what I'm saying is that, yes, this is a very, very high number of different, mathematically, possibilities of notes and rhythms. Of them that are musical is much fewer. And so, to operate within the confines of conventional songwriting, there's going to be some cross, like with Stairway to Heaven, the whole, like that's a line cliche, and it's a cliche for a reason.
Yeah, descending bass line.
Yeah.
I don't. We've discussed this before. We don't know where. I think the law states where these two intersect and where there's like legal precedent where you can prosecute someone for like some sort of infringement, but it becomes more of a collaboration. Like she's going to have to give the tremendous amount of money she made for that song to these people, and they have every right because unless they're just a total fraud.
Stairway to Heaven.
But they're two total. All right, so you're saying same
chords,
key.
Same chords, different key. Different groove, but same chords. So
That's
it's still not that far of a stretch. You can't own a chord progression.
You won't have a case in court, though, if you're trying to say that Stairway to Heaven is...
No.
Or this is a ripoff of Stairway to Heaven.
Obviously not, no.
Obviously not. Oh, that went somewhere. Okay, not that far off. New artist.
How much battery
Olivia
we have
Rodrigo.
left?
Huh?
We've about 9%.
We have 9%? Wow.
No, that's not bad.
That's lit.
New artist, Grammys. The Grammy Award goes to Olivia Rodrigo.
Hey, way to go, Olivia.
Hey, way to
Rodrigo.
go. But
Fan
she
of the
beat
show.
out a bunch of artists, the artist nominations that I actually listened to. Do you listen to Sirius XM at all?
No.
There's a really cool channel, Sirius XMU.
Is that like PragerU?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
You know what PragerU is?
Yeah.
PragerU is like the ultra right-leaning conservative YouTube channel.
No, it's not like that, Kevin.
Like super right-leaning. Sorry, go ahead.
Japanese breakfast, Sawidi, Baby Keem, Arouge, Phineas, Arlo Parks, Kid Leroy, Glass Animals are pretty cool. Jimmy Allen, but of course the Sweetheart won because it's more records sold than it is the artists that are. Except for the first one, I thought they did a good job with that.
Yeah.
So new artist goes to Olivia Rodrigo, and I guess she deserves it. But is she going to get sued and lose all her money? Well, I don't know.
Find out next week on Real Brave Live.
I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. We had trouble getting on today.
Yes, we sure did.
Song of the Year, Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic.
Yeah.
The lead single from the album An Evening with Silk Sonic by none other than
Silk Sonic.
Silk Sonic. Thank you, Magnus. Did he do
Song
this
of the
like
Year.
on the way to school?
Leave Your Door Open by Silk Sonic. On the album An Evening with Silk Sonic by Silk Sonic.
You guys, man. You get an F for effort. Because there is an F in the word effort.
Effort.
It's
silent. It's at the beginning, it's silent.
There actually is an F at the beginning of it's effort. Yeah, I gotta go.
Oh. All right.
It's 2:06. We've got a little bit more here.
Oh.
No, but I want to speed this up.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay? You approve? Alternative music album, Daddy's Home by St. Vincent. St. Vincent's pretty good too. I like them.
Can we just go back real quick? I want to say something about Tyler, the Creator.
Go ahead.
Who won Best Rap Album, Call Me If You Get Lost. I really like Tyler, the Creator. There's an interview of him where some guy was like, hey, Tyler, what do your words in your songs mean? And he just goes, nothing. It's just confuse old white people like you. I thought it was hilarious.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. I love it. That was his second Grammy win.
Yes, it was.
Alternative music album, Daddy's Home by St. Vincent. You ever heard of them?
No.
Decent. The sixth studio album by the American musician St. Vincent, like his predecessor, Mass Seduction. Cool word. Annie Clark produced the album alongside Jack Antonoff, famous producer. Rock album, Medicine at Midnight by Foo Fighters. Best album, best rock album, I guess.
Ooh, one note about Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
And our relation to them is not really relation, but at the St. Patrick's Day thing, the day after Taylor Hawkins died, the Ambassador Band, our student band here, performed. Oh shoot! What's the name of the song? It's in drop D. Everlong. Thank you.
What a shame. Was it in tune when they played it?
Yes.
Okay. This is the 10th studio album by the American rock band Foo Fighters. It's supposed to be released in 2020, but with complications due to COVID-19, they pushed the release date back to 2021, and they won a Grammy for it. Very nice. Another things that happened, Olivia Rodrigo dropped her Grammy Award. And apparently fell apart, although...
Taylor Swift did that in 2000 and whenever, and so she probably ripped off Taylor Swift.
Oh, God. Although not permanently, because an assistant helped her put it back together.
Hey.
Is it made of, just, nonsense?
It's clay.
I thought it was
they're made of clay.
gold. Golden.
They're spray painted gold.
During the memoriam part where the Grammys, where they honor the artists who have passed in that particular year, they took a special moment to pay special respects to Taylor Hawkins. Yep. Also, Stephen Sondheim. I forgot about that.
Stephen Sondheim died, yeah.
Yeah, he passed away in November.
Writer of Into the Woods, The Frogs, Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
Yeah, that's so good. And then the president of Ukraine granted a speech through a video. Can I say that again? The president of Ukraine granted a speech through a video during the Grammys addressing the war against Ukraine and Russia.
It was viewed more than his address to Congress.
That makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. What an atrocity. Yeah, I don't want to get political. Tell the truth about the war on your social networks, on TV. Support us in any way you can. Any, but not silence, he stated. Yeah. Yeah. What a mess. What a mess.
Sure is.
On that note, we're back. We're going to do this again or what?
Yeah, we can do it again.
So I'm really going to work on the guests.
Oh yeah, we have to get some guests.
We need some guests
in here.
We got to get some guests. And this segment's got to be 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's got to be 15 minutes.
Yeah. I prepared a video.
And we'll go out with that?
We'll go out with that
All
video.
right. Go to realbraveaudio.com, sign up right now. And
Do it. What are you waiting? Why are you still listening to this?
Yeah.
Go to realbraveaudio.com.
I love this segment that we do about popular music because that's what you're here for, really, to play music, right? And the popular artists that are out there are the representation of music today. Now, if you are an old person like me, you might not like all the music that was in this.
Confused by Tyler, the Creator, and all that.
Yeah. You might not like all the stuff, but I appreciate it. I really do. And I've grown to appreciate a lot of stuff, especially having 2 girls in the house and a wife that doesn't like music like I do. Or the same type of music, I should say. I've grown throughout the years, so it's important. And it's a part of the learning process, so that's why we do the segment. Guests will happen. It will happen. I'm gonna put my money on it. And what are we watching going out here?
We're about to see from our winter concert from last year, 2021. No, summer, 2021, Manhattan. This is going to be Jack on the drums playing Subdivisions by Rush.
Great. This is our winter summer concert. Enjoy it. And there's only one in the world. We do it here.
On
Real Brave Vibes. Take care, everybody.
you.